Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Croc 2. Swap Meet Pete's shop has one last item that we need to actually purchase in here. And it's the last flavor of Gummy Saver, wild berries. Specifically used for long jumps, and it's the most expensive out of the gummies. We're going to be needing it for the next level. So let's get one of those. We have plenty of crystals, so we should be doing fairly well. And of course, as is tradition with the general levels, we're going to be needing a Clockwork Gobo. Another thing that happens is every time you come out of Swap Meet Pete's shop, you're instantly initiating a conversation with this guy. Yes, he is a bit odd. We're going to be talking about him a little bit later. Our first level is not too far away, but Are you winking at me, dude? Get our binoculars out a little bit. Not from this angle. Oh, a little bit from that angle. Ugh! What is going on with his eyes? Oh dear. He doesn't look to be in distress, but there is a little bit of an issue going on. We have some actual gobos to save. They're trapped in ice. Save the ice-trapped gobos. This world also introduces a lot of new tracks, remixed and also new. There's something about the background that I'm not really liking. Can you notice why? Maybe it's the straight line that's differentiating the level from the background. The mountains look nice, though. The first time I heard this piece of music, I was kind of captivated by it. It's different and strange, almost. Especially for this kind of game. This is also the first level that we've seen that has a lot more gobos in it. A lot of them are trapped in ice, relatively underneath the regular level here, so we're going to have to find some underground entry points in order to get to them. And is it just me, or does this gobo look like he has a claw for a hand? Like, he does. For a cute little character like that, that's a little bit too badass for that. Presumably it's an ice pick, but, well, what can you do with so many polygons? The frozen fountain is also a nice touch. So in order, pretty much our goal, if it is not aware, is to save the gobos, but also find a way out. As you can see, our exit kind of caved in behind us. So we're going to have to find a way in order to deal with that. It's going to be a little bit, though. Now, you noticed that, didn't you? Bring our binoculars. Our first colored crystal is hidden in the sky. Generally, you're able to notice whether or not there's colored crystal or not because of the little shadow that hits at the ground. So if you push this a little bit, if I didn't know it was there, then there would have been a shadow underneath. Now what did that switch do? I'm going to take it off. It extends part of a bridge, but not all of it. These next couple of levels also instantly use the gummies that you purchase, so I don't know, it's weird placement, to be honest. But at least you're not wondering whether or not you've missed an area where a gummy is supposed to be used. Also, just checking, good. We're all good to go. There is a third platform here if you want to use it, but it's not really necessary. So let's see what is across this bridge. We need something in order to hold that switch down. Alright, what do we got? We have another switch. That fully extends it, but we don't have anything to hold it down. Something conspicuous about this, too. Hey! They're trapped in ice, so why wouldn't they be down and underground? And this is pretty much the first time that we notice an actual jelly in Croc 2. They're probably more prevalent in the UK version, and also the Japanese version. But they're not used very much in the US. Another colored crystal up there. We just need to get across to it. And I can't reach it with a normal jump, so with the help of this box and our patented triple jump, there we go. In order to get... I should have mentioned this a lot earlier. In order to get the maximum height possible out of your triple jump, you need to hold down the X button after you, during your second tap of your double tap. That'll give you your maximum height. I saved you. You're my best friend. If you're not my friend, remember, I have an axe. Don't mess with me. So there we go. Another Gobo saved. But we're not quite done with their Gobo. Just because we saved him doesn't mean he's useless. This is the main reason why I actually love this level, is because it's very involved, and pretty much involves teamwork with both Croc and the Gobos. He's gonna hold down the second part of this bridge, and what we're able to do, apparently, is get off of this switch and just push it across. Most likely that switch has a lot more going for it than just holding up this section of the bridge. But thanks, dude! Now we can continue pushing this block to where we possibly need it. This seems to be in our way. We're gonna need some help for that. Taking a look at our surroundings, we have a bunch of boxes. There's the Gobo up top saying hi. But we also have two platforms down below, one with our color crystal that we need. So here's a method of attack. Get the Gobo. What, we're not friends? Fine. Be that way. And the next thing we can do is actually just drop down below to get already up to 4 color crystals. And then we have our passage back thanks to the platform box. We got a woodsman with us. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, in my mind, in terms of the Cossack Gobos, he seems to be more Cossack than the rest of them actually in the village, so I don't really understand at all. Pretty much just by the clothes he's wearing. Played before. There's an outside island over there, but there's no... Whoop. Okay, I was just seeing the base of the tree pop up. Okay, never mind. Clockwork Gobo section. Let's do it. Tree right in front of us, we better scoot around that, or we're gonna lose out on a lot of our speed in order to collect this colored crystal over here, and theoretically, if you have enough juice, you're able to collect the heart as well if you need it. These sections are only going to get harder as we go through the game. Eventually, meaning that you're going to be needing to know the movement of the Clockwork Gobo pretty much to a T in order to get maximum efficiency and the most distance. There's nowhere we're able to get that ice block over here because of this moving mechanism. Somebody's got to be able to help us. The music just in this level alone, there's so many tracks. And this is kind of the first instance of difficult platforming, because you're dealing with our first instance of the... Whoop! Nope, that didn't work. Our first instance of ice platforms. No need to really be quick about it, but it's good to think methodically and plan out your strategy just so you're able to get over. You seem to be more of a skier than anything. Sir? Ma'am? There is gender among the Gobos. Due to that one in the opening cutscene with a bikini. How are you gonna help us? Assuming that you're gonna help us at all. This path being a little bit easier in order to get across, but could have been a little bit easier, but then again, this game's not about easy. Not anymore. And you're gonna stop the bridge by... what exactly? Okay. It worked, so I'm not gonna complain. Let's move this thing. Whoop! Cross. When it automatically goes forward, sometimes Croc's movement pattern can sometimes shift on you. And that is not aligned with the bridge at all, really. Went into there. Let's see what there is. I would like to see into this place, please. Thank you. Ah, some sort of mining place. Hello? Hello? That's kind of cute and sad at the same time. Because he's only able to get his arm through and then go, help, please. Well, before I help this guy, I need to go and collect some stuff. Alright. So what do we got here? We got a button. Button doesn't really do anything. Good. I want to thank you. I wanted to pick up this barrel. You better stand back, buddy. Yeah. Awesome. I saved you without any sort of explosive damage whatsoever. We have the 100 crystals. We have all 5 colored crystals. And I'm an idiot. Be right back. Whoop. Dude, you materialized. Not right now. I'm a little busy. Be right back. super helpful tip. Don't be negligent when it comes to collecting all 5 colored crystals and then not going immediately to the golden gobo point. Because if you don't and you switch screens at all, it will disappear and will pretty much count as a failure, meaning that you have to do the entire level over again. This challenge is also not very, kind. It's generally not that difficult, but it can be relatively tricky on your first go because you have to time everything relatively easy. So as you can see, now I have to do pretty much pushing this entire ice block all the way over to back where it was before the lift. So I will see you all the way back inside of this place. Alright, now we're all back on track. Now we have 2 golden gobos instead of 1, and everything else is filled up, so we're ready to get out of this level now. There's nothing else. And what's going to help us is going to be this weird reality shifting gobo over here. It's kind of the weirdest one so far, because, like, yes, he's in your pack, and then all of a sudden he's not. I don't get it. But he's going to help us bring this block up. Oop. It's just going to slide on its own, but we have to get it through this door. Come on, you. Thank you. Awesome. Use your claw hand, buddy. It's a heated claw hand because it's melting. Cool. Are you done? He probably is going to have nothing to say to me anymore. Alright. So where are we taking this? Because we had to get it through everything else. You know, what we could just do is just kind of throw it there. No? That doesn't work? Well, luckily you're not out of luck, because it does respawn back here, so that's always good to see. We need it for the entrance, to get us and the gobos out. And there we go. That was a really full level, and I liked it. It just has a lot going for it, to be honest. But with that, let's head into the next one. I see your eyes are a little bit lazy, King, but whatever. The next level that we have for us today is over here with this guy. This is a bit of a cool level, to be honest. Let's just get into it and see what's going on with Roger Red Ant. Kaboom! It's Roger Red Ant. This level is rather unique in that the fact that it's not necessarily a boss, but it does have its own specific enemy, boss-like enemy, so take it what you will. It's kind of a mini-boss, kind of not. For this level, what you're going to be needing is a Candy Craze Gummy Saver and a Clockwork Gobo. That's it! This level is also where the game starts getting a little bit difficult. There's a lot of challenge for this one specific level, and if you're not prepared for it, you might be feeling it in the time lost category. I also like the remix for this level specifically. Alright, so what we have here in terms of the rooms is that we have a room over there which is blocked off right now. and then we have a left and a right path. Let's see what's going on with the left one. Well, he doesn't waste any time in actually showing himself. He's also a bit of a pyromaniac, if that's the case with explosives, but this level mainly consists of challenges. Roger Red Ant will expect you to get across a bunch of obstacles like this in a set amount of time. If you don't do it in that set amount of time, you will lose one bit of your health, just one heart, and you'll have to do the entire section again. If you are going straight at it, you shouldn't have any problem with time, but sometimes there's crystals like that box over there that is just off the beaten path. This next section, you better be moving pretty quickly because you have to get all the way to these switches over here and destroy them with a stomp. That'll give you more time in order to actually get what you need to get done quicker. They generally give you like just enough time in order to actually do it. And for your first time through, you're most likely going to be failing at least once, which is understandable. However, there's one mention of controls that I actually haven't mentioned up until this point. I screwed it up in the first video in saying that the circle button didn't do anything, but what the circle button does is that actually, if you hold it down, it will make the camera a little bit quicker, so you're able to get the camera behind Croc a little bit quicker. Quicker, 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 quicker. Hit all of them, and then the countdown stops, and then you're able to rescue our Gobo right on top of the bomb box. So he is nice and safe and sound, and that's going to be it for this first challenge. You just pop up right in the beginning of the first room. You can actually see if it'll do it. Come on. Let's see. Looking up, there's where we actually came from. Right there. Alright, next up is the right path. Yeah, I'd better be quick. I think the main problem I have with this, regardless of the challenge or not, is that the challenges are pretty samey. They're just different courses about getting one bomb box to the other, at least for the first room of each of the rooms that we're going to be seeing in this level. It's these next second rooms that really differentiate what's going on. This one you do have to be quick on. You can't go around and looking around. Even though there is no specific time limit, there is. If you're not quick enough, these bomb boxes will explode, meaning that you cannot get 100 crystals if you're looking to get that. But don't worry though if those bomb boxes explode. All you need to do is just go down this other path with these tiny, tiny little platforms. So you can still get it to the end of this room, save the Gobo and everything, but you'll be missing out on 2 crystals. That's it. And with that, 2 challenges are done and we're able to go on to the next room. I'm Roger Rabbit. Yep, he's a rabbit. Roger Red Ant, and I'm here to say I'm going to blow you to smithereens. Hey, hey, hey. Checkpoint is a good thing. So we have the same kind of idea as we did the last room. It splits up into the left and right paths, and you can just choose at your leisure which one you want to do. However, if you look up, there's a heart up there, and also the pipe, which is going to bring us back to this room once we finish one of the challenges. How are we supposed to get up there, though? I don't know why they have to be so obtuse with how to get up to this one ledge, because this is the way you actually have to do it. What's up here? One of the colored crystals. yes, you sometimes have to look around in the levels in order to figure out where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing, but putting something like that up there, a lot of people are going to miss that the first time through when they play this level. And trust me, with the challenge that this one level delivers, and if you're not comfortable with Croc's controls, you're gonna have a little bit of an issue. Especially when it's like nobody wants to play this level a second time if they have a bad experience with it. I love the acoustic remix. This is a really good remix track. Alright. Same old, but there's new obstacles now, including really wide pits. If you screw up and go into the lava, the bomb box will also explode, taking off a bit of damage, and you will have to do this all over again, which is no fun. There we go. He's not really... He doesn't really have a good thought process for how to make things a little bit harder. Oh well. This might be the easiest challenge out of the entire level because it's just rolling barrels and it's wizards. So if you're able to just judge when they're going to come down and just know where the openings are, then you'll be pretty much good to go. There's our Gobo. Levitating! I wonder who... Those wizards do not know the levitation magic, so I wonder who did that. Ow, ow, no. Thank you. Okay. Let's try that again. Excellent. Now we can get out of here. Hopefully in one piece. I guess another thing about this level that I don't really like is that we're in the ice world, but there's no instance of ice in this single level. It's all lava, it's all caves. Some, like, weirdly placed level? Possibly. Alright. Roger. What do you got this time? Other than another swinging fireballs? He gives us a lot of time, too. But then again, I think this is the longest one of them all. Ah! Oh, I just made that. Woo. Yeah, swinging fireballs. This is weird territory. I will say that. Take your time. As I die. Excellent job, me. Okay. This is what checkpoints are for. Let's try it again. No. Oh my... I didn't mean to raise the stakes. This is not my point that I was trying to make. I'm good at this game. No, I'm not. Just poop your box. Let's go. Ugh. No pressure. Now a little bit nervous, but really what else can you say other than swinging fireballs? That's all they do. Maybe I shouldn't say take your time, but now I have to. There we go, alright. Out of that corridor. And into this. Remember that one level back in first Croc game that had a platform like this? I don't know why they brought it back, but they did. So the same idea involves with this platform as it has with it, as always. This is going to be really a pain in the butt! Oh my god. Crystals are going to be around, but depending on where you are pointing with this platform, it'll go in that direction, which is, easier than it sounds. Like, this thing is not fun to control at all. Like, Jesus Lord. I'm sorry for whoever gets motion sick. This is not a ride I would approve at Disneyland or anything at all. There we go. Okay, I think we got all of them, so now we can head over here, and it doesn't explode. Good. We can get the gobo, and we can get out of here. Hopefully. Yes, we can. Excellent. Two rooms down, one to go. The only thing I've succeeded at right now is rescuing 4 gobos. But there is a clockwork pad over here, so let's get that out of the way. Now this clockwork section is going to be using pretty much your skills at this point for making really sharp turns, because if you don't make sharp turns, you are not going to have the momentum necessary in order to get that colored crystal over there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! It is so close that it is maddening when you don't get it. And that'll end a lot of people's runs in order to get the golden gobo, like in this level, and that is just terrible. Especially that when that one is so easy to get. There we go, all 5 colored crystals, and now we can head on to the golden gobo. This section relatively isn't hard, especially compared to the last one. You have a single swinging fireball over the box, and otherwise it's just platform jumping to the golden gobo. And we're all done here. Excellent. So what's left now? Well, we're in the final room, but we still have 2 doors to go through. Left path is first. He has ditched the bomb block boxes now and has instead just went for a straight fuse. So it's pretty much just a race. The thing about the fuses is that I don't really understand why or how the fuse is supposed to get over the lava pits. But if you're not quick enough, you're not going to be... Oops. You're not going to get over any of the bomb boxes, and you'll have to take the long way around. This is also a shortcut, because that fuse is ultimately going to get to that bomb box and set it off, which is going to make the gobo explode and you lose. This reminds me of the ghost races back in World 3 of the first game. You have got to be kidding me. Even if it explodes, wow. Just wow, okay. I'll pretend that never happened. I didn't even know that happened. Cool. Alright. See you back when we actually, do that. And actually win. Start gobo, no time to chat. I never really expected this game to be that kind of a dick. Like, this is not a badly made game, where it's like, yes, I won the race, but wait, no, I didn't win, because I didn't finish properly. It's just cheap. Time for another fuse race. Come to think of it, this is going to be the first level that we've done where it follows the general formula of the first game, which is the saving 6 gobos in the level. And he's somehow just like next to the big thing. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm not going to stick around to find out. And with that, we have saved every last gobo, The wizard didn't even try. And now we can head on to possibly meet against Roger Red Ant. There you are. Alright. Never mind, we have a pro bomb technician in order to have the Gobos get the final victory against Roger Red Ant, which means that it wasn't really a boss level, or a mini-boss. It was more like a challenge stage, but it's alright anyways. So with that, we have 3 golden Gobos, which means that in terms of the structure, we have 2 levels left to go. One involving the terminal, and then another level, which is over by where the hang gliding course was. So we're going to take care of that a little bit later, and also this balloon has apparently ascended from hell. We're going to be looking at that just yet. We have some more levels to do. Hi, King. No, it's good you like snow. The wintertime is an enjoyable time, in my opinion. Especially when you can make a wonderful snowman like this. I still like this guy. But yes, next time we're going to be stocking up on more items, and then we're going to be heading on to, I guess what you can call level 4. See you next time, everyone!